There are two lamps of the Valar. They are Illuin and Ormal. They were brought on and built by Aule at the prayer of Yavanna in order to light Middle-earth, built along the encircling seas. This need for light was expressed after the Valar entered Middle-earth, subduing the fires of Melkor. While it was unclear where the name Illuin came from, it was claimed by Paul Strack that it came from the terms Il, sky, and Luin, blue. The name meant blue light. Ormal, on the other hand, stood in the south. It meant lofty gold or high gold, which suggests a golden light. It came from the terms or, rise or mount, and ma, which is unknown but assumed to be gold or golden light, as it does suggest a golden lamp. The Valar brought order to the seas, lands, and mountains, while Yavanna planted the seed sheets suggested. After the fires were subdued, they saw a need for light. Then the lamps were built by Aule at the prayer of Yavanna. They were filled by Varda, hallowed by Manwë, and the Valar set them up upon the high pillars, more lofty for than are any mountains of the later days. This was according to the Silmarillion. After those mountains were overthrown by Melkor, the inland sea of Helkar was formed. One of the aforementioned lamps of the Valar was raised near the north of Middle-earth, while the other was raised near the south. The one raised near the north was Illuin. The light that was raised near the south was Ormal. These two lamps continued to flow throughout the earth. They shone for thousands of years during the spring as the Valar lived in peace. After the installation of the lamps, Yavanna's seeds started to sprout, and trees and plants started to grow. The flowers were still waiting to bloom. They saw the growth and unfolding of things while resting, and Manwë ordained a great feast of the Valar. Aule and Tulkas were weary as they were busy making the lamps of the Valar. Melkor, who had gained a few friends to his cause, was jealous and angry at the Valar. He wanted it all to himself. So he gathered some spirits out of the halls of Ea in order to proclaim his strength and filled the lands of Arda with hate. The Valar gathered in Almaren without fear, as they knew of Illuin, because of which they didn't fear the shadow of Melkor, as he's become the Knight of the Void. Then, that spring, Tulkas married Nessa, and she danced in Almaren. While Tulkas slept, Melkor decided his hour has come to go to Middle-earth, but the Valar weren't aware of him. Eventually, they were broken down by Melkor, ending the Spring of Arda, as Melkor built a vast fortress under earth where the beams were cold and dim. Before the Valar knew, Melkor's hatred started showing, marring the Spring of Arda. All the plants, rivers, and fens fell sick and poisonous. This was when the Valar started noticing Melkor and sought his hiding place. However, Melkor, with the power of Autumno and his servants, struck his first blow, which was aimed at the lamps of the Valar, Illuin and Ormal, casting down their pillars and breaking the lamps. This ended the Spring of Arda, and the Valar left Middle-earth to go to Aman.